What's going on, guys and gals? My name is William Clark. Also, I have the light turned on. If I had the light turned off, you wouldn't see me. You probably don't want to see me anyway. But anyways, this video is actually quite a serious issue that's going on in the world right now. Okay, uh, it has nothing to do with politics. It has nothing to do with gun laws and abortion and all that shit. Not those subjects. I might save that for another video. But this has something to do with the tiny, very small minority of people. Okay, so you might be wondering, why am I making a video based on this? Well, okay, so first, okay, I know I say okay a lot, but fuck it, I say what I want, my channel. But I watched Mutahar, aka Some Ordinary Gamers, do a video on this, basically saying that YouTube is about to implement something that is going to lower our freedom of speech. Basically saying that if this passes, that YouTube is basically going to fuck up again. I mean, they fucked up a lot. They fuck up more times than not. But with this, it basically gives people the right to take shit down. Okay, so there's constructive criticism. I get that. Okay, yeah, cool, whatever. Oh yeah, your videos suck, but here's how here's how your videos can improve. Do this and that. Okay, yeah, cool. But people are going to abuse this. They're going to harass people. They're going to do this, and people are going to be like, oh fuck you, you know, I can harass you because blah blah blah. Well, here's the thing. Literally nobody wants this, right? Except for the fucking tiny minority of people on the platform. So basically, like 2 or 3 people. I know it's much more than that. But like 2 or 3 people are like, yeah, let's implement something. Let's fuck YouTube up even worse. And basically YouTube says, okay, sure. Let's fuck over basically everybody. Let's give you 2 or 3 people what you want, not what the majority of people want. And that is the problem here. Now, I know I said I wasn't gonna get into politics here, but this is only a slight thing. You know the Electoral College? You know how they somehow do things and the majority vote, like, okay, you know, I voted for this person, or, you know, someone else voted for this person. Here's how this works. The Electoral College basically is like whoever the fuck they want, really. So basically, it doesn't matter who you really vote for. You vote for Trump, you vote for Clinton, you vote for whoever. It doesn't matter who you vote for. Because in the end, it's all fucked up anyway. The Electoral College does not go by the majority of people. Let's say Trump got 2 million votes and Clinton got 3 million. Well, Trump would still win somehow. It's skewed in that way. But also, the tiny majority, the tiny minority anyway, want that. And they get what they want, apparently. Because a year or 2 ago, someone got pissed off about some sort of napkins. I forgot exactly. I think was it Pepsi or Coke or something. I don't know. It was someone basically getting pissed off about napkins, and this is a problem with society as a whole. Is that these people that are getting offended over everything, every stupid fucking thing, they get their way. Now here's how. Okay, so basically, this giant corporation apologized to these 2 or 3 people. And like, oh yeah, we understand this was not a good idea. Meanwhile, the majority of people, the real people, the people that actually have a functioning fucking brain, are like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And this isn't the first time. So recently, there have been Stranger Things. You know, the show Stranger Things. And these anti-smoking people are saying to Netflix, you need to cut down the smoking and maybe get rid of it altogether. And Netflix listens. A major corporation like Netflix fucking bows down to the minority. They bow down to fucking anti-smoking. There's like one or two tiny corporations compared to them that are the giant corporation that actually, does stuff. And actually has a lot of support and a lot of money and a lot of everything. And recently there's another thing going on. The same thing with Gears of War 5. The new one is coming out. An anti-smoking group is basically targeting the game and saying that they're offended because the main character smokes a lot. Really? Is that what you're fucking focused on? You're not focused on the high action gameplay? You're not focused on if the game contains glitches that could be destroying to the reputation of the game and the company? You're not focused on the music? You're not focused on the voice acting? You're not focused on anything that, actually makes the game great? I know the soundtrack and the voice acting don't make the game great, but it gets you into the action, It makes you feel good, and you're focusing on something that's not really needed to be focused on. And yet, here comes the developers of Gears of War saying, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, we'll cut down on smoking, we'll get rid of that trait of this character, and we'll basically do what you say, because why not? And that's the fucking problem. These minorities, these tiny fucking inconsequential people, 2 or 3 fucking people, are bringing down giant corporations. Basically getting them to apologize for their needs, not the companies. And this is what's going on. This is the problem with society. This is the problem with YouTube. This is the problem with... I know YouTube is fucked up before all this. But this is only making it worse. These, 2 or 3 people that are so-called offended over stupid shit, like characters smoking in a video game or in a TV show. Now think about this. Here's the better part of this whole thing. In Stranger Things, that takes place in the 80s, the majority of people back then were smoking. So there's that. So basically, it's staying true to the timeline of what and the time that which it's based on. So by getting rid of smoking, you're basically saying that all this never really happened back then. I know it's a fictional show and all that, but still, what the fuck? Just because you 2 or 3 very small people, that you think that this world revolves around you, it fucking doesn't. Alright? Just because... Okay, let's say, for example... Now, don't actually do this because it's going to piss me off. Let's say, for example, I went to Hasbro. Whether it be their Twitter, their Facebook, whatever. And I said, Hasbro, you need to cut down on the episodes with Fluttershy because I find Fluttershy to be offensive. Now, don't quote me on this. Like I said, don't actually do this either. Because, hey, my fucking channel is called Neko Fluttershy. Okay, first and foremost. And secondly... Fluttershy is my all-time favorite character, so I need more Fluttershy, if anything. But, Hasbro's gonna be like, okay, yeah, sure, we'll cut down on Fluttershy, even though she is the fan favorite. Almost the majority of people that like ponies love her, and people have basically become attached to her, and you name your channel after her and all that stuff. But we'll get rid of her, you won't be seeing much of her and all that. But it's like, okay, yay, I basically made a corporation do what I want because I have nothing better to do with my fucking life. Do you see the problem here? Do you fucking see the problem? Now I know I strayed far away from the subject of, YouTube implementing this thing where you basically have no freedom of speech really around here anymore. But here's the other problem. and this is what the video is centered around, is the fact that two or three, the fucking minority of snowflakes. I know you fucking hate being called that, but that's what you fucking are. You're fucking snowflakes that think that you can just say, oh yeah, I'm offended by, this or that. I'm offended by this. I'm offended by that. Oh, I'm an SJW. I will say, fucking, let's ban smoking in a video game. Like, these 2 or 3 fucking people, again, I know it's not 2 or 3 people, it's probably 2 or 3,000 or so, but still not enough, really, to do anything. But apparently it is, because these people, they're like, oh yeah, let's get rid of, let's go to a major corporation and basically force them to do what we want them to do. And that's not right. To us that, like I said before, have actual functioning brains, that actually know how to do shit, that are not offended by everything, that don't want things to change for the worse. We don't want to go on the fucking news or on YouTube or anywhere and see that, oh, Netflix is basically either getting rid of smoking altogether or cutting it down because some anti-fucking smoking group says it's affecting kids. You're fucking stupid, okay? You're fucking dumb. And you're the fucking minority here. How many of you out there watch, I've never really seen an episode of Stranger Things, but I guess I want to at some point, when they're done. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, I don't really want to watch it, and I've never seen an episode. But it's like, you 2 or 3 people have nothing better to do with your fucking lives and try to bring down a corporation and make them apologize for your stupid shit. And going back to a couple years ago, people apologize. I think it's either a Coke or something, apologizing for napkins that basically get people to talk to each other and basically be friendly and stuff. I have no fucking idea why any of you would wake up one morning or afternoon or whenever the fuck you go to bed, because I'm pretty sure people are going to be like, I'm offended because I wake up in the afternoon, not the morning, not the evening, the fucking afternoon. Shut the fuck up. Who cares if you fucking wake up at the ass crack of dawn every fucking day? Who the fuck cares? Not me. I don't give a fuck about your problems because they're not problems at all. I mean, yeah, they're first world problems that don't actually matter. Like, you can't find a remote or you don't know what to order at McDonald's or some shit. I mean, seriously. Do you fucking think that by having these first world... everyone's got these. Everybody I know, and basically everybody has some form of first world problem. Like, the other day, I couldn't find my Nintendo DS. I'm like, fuck, where's my DS? I don't go to Nintendo and be like, I'm offended because I can't find my fucking DS. Like, are you people out of your fucking minds? Do you not see that this is making America worse, making the world worse, and making social media worse? It's making everything worse. You'd think it's making it better, but it's not. And, like I said, to the majority of us, it's fucking pissing us off. It's fucking pissing us off. To no fucking end. Because we are the majority of people. And let's say, and these changes are not needed. Alright, who the fuck cares if someone smokes in a video game? People have been smoking in video games for a fucking while. Remember GTA? All those games? I don't know about Halo. Call of Duty. Yeah, some characters smoking that in the series. And Gears of War. And all your mature video games. Mature video games. Not for kids. You fuckers. And also, the same thing, I don't care if people smoke in a TV show. I don't care if people smoke in reality. Like, in general. I mean, I'd be cool if they didn't. I'd prefer they didn't. But hey, that's their fucking life. That's their choice. If they want to smoke, let them fucking smoke. If a character in a show wants to smoke, you just don't. You just fucking don't. And YouTube. Stop listening to the 2 or 3 people that don't matter and listen to us. The majority of people that have a functioning brain, that actually know shit, that actually know what's wrong with the platform and how you can fix it. You got copyright shit that you gotta fix. You got subscription fees you gotta fix. And your monetization, oh, for fuck's sake. Everything. You need to fix everything before you can start fucking with other things that don't need fucked with. Because YouTube now is listening to these 2 or 3 people that don't matter at all. That as opposed to the rest of us that actually, know what's wrong with the platform, that knows how it can be fixed, and that are trying to get the platform fixed. These 2 or 3 people are making the platform worse because YouTube is like, yeah, you know what, fuck you. Who cares about the majority? We're gonna listen to these 2 or 3 people. And it's not right. It never was right. Because in this day and age, where everybody is getting offended over everything. Remember that Gillette razor ad? People were talking about, men being animals and shit, and I don't fucking know. I forgot what that was about, but basically, to the majority of us, again, I can't see this enough, that actually have a functioning brain, that actually know how to use our brains, that don't find this shit offensive, don't find this sexist, don't find this anything. We're over here just chilling back, relaxing, doing whatever. Then we go on Facebook and see this shit. And holy fuck, do we cringe at how stupid these people are. And we cry because these giant corporations are bowing down to these 2 or 3 people when they shouldn't be. Holy shit. If I was a major corporation and some 1 or 2 people came to me and said, oh, this ad is offensive or this game is offensive, whatever, and there's nothing wrong with it, I'm not gonna be like, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, I'll fix it. I'll take the game down and I'll fix it, or I'll fix it in an update or something. I'm gonna be like, yeah, well, fuck you. Tough fucking testicles, okay? Grow a pair and then talk to me. Because I don't want to deal with their fucking bullshit. Now, I probably wouldn't say something. I actually probably would. But I would try to be like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna listen to 2 or 3 people when I have a majority of people that actually like the game or the TV show or whatever it is that I'm making, and that don't find things offensive that shouldn't be offensive, and that are not trying to make problems with the world when it's already fucked up. I mean, you have other issues that are, worth talking about. Gun laws, abortion, all this shit. That's actually happening right now. Black people getting killed by white people and white cops and all that shit. You have that to worry about. You have the LGBT rights, which we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing fucking awesome with that. But, these are still issues that really shouldn't be issues. And yet they are. So if you want to talk about something that might offend you, talk about these shit. Talk about these things and how, it's fucked up that black people are getting killed by white people and white cops and cops in general just because. Or how Trump is handling these people in these camps and these detention centers and all that shit. That's what you should be offended by. Not some stupid fucking napkin, not some YouTube thing, not stuff that's a first world problem. I am getting fucking sick and tired of going on Facebook, Twitter, and sometimes Instagram and shit, and finding out that there's always something else that a giant corporation is bowing down to that they shouldn't be. And you know, we can't enjoy video games much anymore. We can't enjoy a good TV show or movie because there's these 2 or 3 people that are like, no, 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 that's offensive. That scene, that line, whatever, is offensive when it's not. And to you minorities out there that find this video offensive because I'm actually talking some fucking truth, and that I at least have the balls to say it and I got the fucking brain to not be offended by everything, I have one thing to fucking say to you. Fuck you. You should not have this kind of power. It's wrong. Alright? Stop getting offended over stupid shit. I don't care if your bed is too fucking hard or your pillow isn't fluffed right. Go fluff your fucking self. Go fluff your fucking bed. Or if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, bring them over and have them fluff you. Or you fluff them. Or some shit. I mean, seriously. Is that so fucking hard? Come on. Fucking. I mean, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid. And I haven't done a rant video in a while, but this is really fucking pissing me off. So I'm probably gonna fucking just be done with this video. Bad Enough's probably gonna take an eternity to upload anyway. So yeah, just stop getting fucking offended over stupid shit. Which I know I guess, in the fucking minority here, because it's like, oh yeah, you know, we're still going to be offended by shit. We're still going to bring down these major corporations and make them bow down to us. And we shouldn't be. So, whatever. But yeah, I'm just fucking, I don't know how this happened. How the fuck did everybody get so offended over everything? How the fuck did it go from the majority vote, the majority of people saying, oh yeah, this game's broken, fix it, or whatever, and that shit gets taken down or fixed or whatever, to like only 2 or 3 people that get offended over stupid shit that doesn't matter, or that was never offensive, that was never an issue, that was never anything. I mean, you know, they're saying that oh, I can't even fucking say this without laughing. But they're basically saying, oh fuck. I mean, it wasn't bad enough that these anti-smoking groups are going after Gears of War and, you know, Stranger Things. But there's apparently other people that are, I guess, saying that Christmas songs are offensive. Okay, so, Hey Baby It's Cold Outside or something like that, that song, they're saying that's offensive. That they're saying that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer promotes, hatred, and it promotes bullying and shit. And they're saying that Santa Claus should be gender neutral or a female. Oh, I'll probably save that for another video, but I just can't. I can't fucking even. I can't even. But I can odd. Okay? I can odd. But I cannot odd enough. Because none of this is making any fucking sense. Long story short. You goddamn pieces of shit. You 2 or 3 people. Stop getting offended over stupid shit that doesn't matter. Stop bringing down these major corporations just because you don't like whatever. I mean, what's next? Are you gonna have a fucking an ad that features a chihuahua and you're gonna be like, oh, I'm offended because it's not a pit bull, and then all of a sudden you got a fucking pit bull in that commercial instead of a chihuahua? Like, what the fuck? Or in the case of cats, you know, you have a calico cat, and they're gonna be like, no, I like Persians. And so they're gonna change it to fucking Persians. Like, what the fuck? It's a first world problem. The majority of us don't give a fuck about your problems. We don't care, again, if your bed is hard or your pillow isn't fluffed right. No one cares. No one gives a fuck. No one. No one. I guess they do because they're fucking changing shit. But you, major corporations, stop listening to these 2 or 3 people that don't matter and actually listen to the majority of us. YouTube, you too. You definitely should listen to us, YouTube. Because, you know, we know what we're talking about when it comes to fixing your platform. We shouldn't have to tell you 5 billion fucking times to fix all the issues that are wrong with YouTube every fucking day. But we do. And instead, you choose to listen to these 2 or 3 fuckers that don't matter. And you're making your platform worse. This is the problem with society. This is the problem with social media. And this is the problem with the fucking world. That's it for this video, guys and gals. If you like this video, give this video a like. If not, it's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams. And whatever the fuck else that I do. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people. And bro. Once more, I don't give a fuck if you're offended by this video. Fuck you.